Hi, Mr. Jalen.
Hi,
How
how
you
are you?
doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Our session is a little bit different this week. We meet in teletherapy
I
and
see. I'm not used to recording.
yes, and I wanted to know, can I have your permission to record for my supervisor purposes?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, last week we met and you was getting into your running and doing your henna. How has that been going?
Honestly, since the last time we talked, I've kind of still been suffering with my grandmother's passing and the depression from that. But I mean, I guess I just try to focus on the positive and not necessarily the passing of her. But my goals, I feel like I'm closer to accomplishing them. And the tasks are helping, I guess.
And the tasks are helping too.
Yes.
So, like what has changed since the first session?
Since our first session together,
Yes, together.
I would say my mindset of it all. I think I kind of, like I said, I've been trying to focus more on the positive of my
Uh-huh.
situation. And of course, a lot. I miss my grandmother most times. But I have a lot of other things that are currently going on
Mm-hmm.
that I want to put more attention to because I've kind of been slacking on those things, like such as school, for instance. Um,
Yeah, because remember we didn't forget about the biology.
yeah, I've been trying to pull up the biology grade.
How has
But
that been? I'm gonna let you
it's
finish. I'm gonna let you go.
been,
Okay, go.
ma'am,
I'm gonna let you finish. How has that been going?
it's been better since our
Better.
first session for sure. It's been better. Um, yeah, I would say I maybe went up. I'm not as far as I want to be, of course, but I have went up a letter grade, which is an improvement from our since our first session. I was doing really, really bad, but our sessions have been helping, I would say, yeah.
That's good. At least you're making progress.
Yeah, I am.
Yes. So another question I had to ask you, like what are you doing when the symptoms isn't happening, when you're not depressed?
Um, Truthfully, when I'm not, um, okay, truthfully, when I'm not, which is has been rare,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. But when I'm not depressed, I just have a certain focus that I really enjoy, and I wish I could get to it more often. Um, but a good day for me, I accomplish in the morning. I kind of write down things that I want to do, and a good
Mm-hmm.
day for me is accomplishing most of those things, even if it's not all of them. Most of them, like homework or like talking to my family members or anything. So it could be anything small, but that's a good day for me. Kind of
So
accomplish that.
how has that been going?
Um, like I said, it's rare, but
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy them when they come.
Yeah.
Um, and I guess I mean I look forward to them. So yeah, I would say it's going. It's not at a standstill.
It's not as bad as when we first started.
For sure, I would for
Yeah,
sure not as bad.
because it was bad. I just wanted to make sure I wanted to make sure we was progressing.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. That's good though. I'm glad you're starting to get out more, you're starting to talk more because our first session it wasn't I couldn't make you move him out.
I had shut down a lot since my grandmother's passing, honestly. But I feel like I'm kind of walking into a new a new thing for myself, and I'm
Mhm.
excited to see what that looks like.
So how has that been going for you?
Walking into a new purpose,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay, so I
Um,
want to see how has that been going?
it's been going good. It's been going good. I honestly have more bad days than good. But like I said, I look forward to those good
Yeah, the
days
good
because they
days.
do come.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
do.
few in between,
They do.
honestly.
And
Yeah.
it's gonna take time, like we have 8 sessions, but it's gonna take time for you to heal and just to make sure you're on the right path. And I'm always here if you need.
Yeah. I mean, and like you told me in our last session, even if the problem is not like my depression isn't completely gone away, as long as I continue to have these good days, I feel like, our sessions are worth it.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
Another question I have, when will you know when the problem has resolved?
When will I know when the problem has
Yeah.
resolved? That's a good question. When will I know my problem has resolved? I think when I can, maybe not, like I said, of course I miss my grandmother daily, but I think I've been kind of obsessing over her passing. So when I can maybe like accept that she's gone and
Yes.
that I can fully live a productive life outside of her,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I can focus on the things that I really that I want to do to live a better life for myself, like finishing school and first passing this biology
Passing
class.
the course.
But finishing school is, of course, my biggest goal right now. But when I know my problem has been resolved is when I can go at least a day without thinking about her passing.
Well, and you got it.
Yeah,
I told you it's gonna take time, but you
yeah.
got it.
I try to stay motivated, and I feel like my task that we developed together has been helping me keep that motivation like going, and keep this pace going. But I think I'm improving for sure.
You think you're improving? I
I
see
do.
improvement.
Yeah.
I see improvement. So, at the end of our sessions, what do you want to happen?
At the end of our sessions, I mean, I guess it's similar to well, I know once our sessions end together,
Mm-hmm.
I'll still have a lot of work to do on my own.
Yes.
Yeah. But at the end of our sessions, I think mainly I just want to have not just keep my same pace as far as improving, but like have a like maybe like a schedule or something to like this is what you need to set out to do. Like just I guess for you to help me or yeah, for you to help me kind of develop a schedule
A schedule.
of like accomplishments that I want to do and like other things that I want to focus on just to keep my mind kind of off of the negative that I have and like the depression or whatever. Um, and I really at the end of our sessions, I really just don't want to feel depressed. And I don't know what that looks like honestly,
Hmm.
but I don't want to feel depressed like I do now.
So what I'm hearing you say is, at the end of our sessions, you don't want to feel depressed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to just look toward the joy in life, and I feel like I've been missing it because my grandmother was a big piece of the joy that I found. Yeah. That's yeah. I don't know if I answered your question. Did I?
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
good.
I have a few more questions for you.
Okay, that's fine.
If you wake up one morning and your problem didn't exist, what would that day look like for you? That's
That would
that's
be
the
a
miracle question.
miracle. Okay.
That's a miracle question.
That would be a miracle. If I woke up one
Yes.
morning and my problems didn't exist, what would that look like for me?
Yes.
Um, it it would be amazing. It like I would be able to, because I have so many things that I want to do.
Hmm.
And I feel like my depression is keeping me from doing those things. Um, and if I woke up one day and didn't have to necessarily focus on my grandmother's passing, I think I would, of course, I would be passing this biology class.
Yes.
I would be on track to graduate. And just looking forward to the future, like just looking forward to the future. Is That's the biggest thing for me, is to remember that I have a future outside of what I'm going through now.
Yes, you do.
And I do, I know. And, those things can still come true, you know? So I think a perfect day for me would look like, or a miracle day for me
A
would look
miracle.
like, um, I mean, I would just start setting out a path to accomplish my goals, and I wouldn't have anything holding me back like this depression.
Depression.
Yeah.
Because that's the main focus. That was
Yeah.
our task. That was working with our tasks and our strategies. Just making sure you don't fall back into getting depressed again and
Right.
failing the biology course.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm on track. But a miracle day for me would be there. I wouldn't have to be working to get there. I would already
Yes.
be there, you
Yes.
know? Yeah.
So how have you managed this far?
This far,
Yeah.
I feel like I've honestly been managing the best that I can.
Mm-hmm.
Just like trying to stay positive. Um, and some days I have, my down days or whatever, but I try not to look at them as failures.
Okay.
And just keep going forward, I
Keep on
guess.
going.
Yeah, that's all I feel like I can do, is just keep going.
Keep going. That's great. I see progression. I see
You
progression.
do.
Like I told you, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be many a times, you want to get back into that little shell. You want to go deep. You want to, lay down in the bed all day.
Mhm.
When you first came into your sessions, but we're gonna get through it together, and that'll be it.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yes,
forward to it.
yes, and that's the end of our session today.
Okay.
Just making sure, just keeping up with you, making sure, you're staying on task for the week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. It was nice talking to you, Miss Kajalen.
You too. I'll see you at our next session.
Yes, our next session will be next Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye. You too.